Hello and welcome. Today we are talking about DKOldies. Quick one, if you don't know who they are, they're a company, business, whatever, that sell retro consoles and they buy them with accessories, games, you name it. Their kind of thing is they refurbish them. Now there's two YouTubers in particular, Jacob R and Richie from Review Tech USA, that are the more notable ones in this kind of saga. So basically, between them, they've brought about 8 consoles and they are not refurbished. They're dusty, components inside are swollen, some of them haven't even worked, and because of that, essentially they're saying they're a scam, that DKOldies are a scam. Now I'm not here to say yes or no to that, I'm just kind of giving my opinion on it. There's many more YouTubers, one called The Retro Gaming Guy, and he's actually just put a video on, and it was DKOldies have updated some of their kind of legal jargon stuff, where it's like if you do now open your console, it is void of warranty, because Jacob R did it for his PS3, which was incredibly dusty. Like that was like someone just emptied a bag of flour in there. It was that dusty, and he got in touch, said, look, this hasn't been refurbished. Then DKOldies said, you know what, opening it does void the warranty, but we'll send you one anyway. Yeah, so they've kind of stopped that, and a lot more people are coming forward saying, yeah, they do not refurbish the console. Some of the videos DKOldies are using now for like their TikToks and everything are people that have opened their parcel and said, oh yeah, I've got a new Xbox or this or that, or I've got the new refurbished N64, just to then write in the comments like a few days later saying, yeah, it's absolutely crap, or they've actually opened their consoles and it is dusty as anything, you know what I mean? So there's a lot going on, but I've got some theories, 3 really. Theory number 1, they're not actually refurbing them and they're ripping people off to charge an extra $1. I said dollar. But anyway, that's the first one. So yeah, they are scamming. The second one, their workers are really bad. They don't know what they're doing. I mean, DKOldies did do a video where they said like, oh, we do refurbish all of our consoles. It showed you someone working on a Nintendo Wii. I don't really know what a magic eraser is. I've never used one. But apparently they're really bad for shiny plastic surfaces like a Nintendo Wii. And guess what? They cleaned it with it. But that's theory number 2. Their workers are absolute dog shite. Theory number 3. Now this is one I'd like to believe, but I know it's not true. Theory number 3 is they do refurbish their consoles, but they've left them. What I mean by that is they've left them in storage, because if you look at some of the DKOldies videos, it shows you like them choosing the gear that someone's put in like an order. And it is just mountains, piles of consoles just stacked on top of each other. No protective sheets or anything in between, nothing covering them, they're just open. Which made me think maybe that's why they're dusty, especially on the outside. The inside, yeah, come on, that's because it has never been cleaned. But my theory was, maybe they've just got all these consoles, they've just stacked them up, and because they've been going, what, early 2000s was it? Maybe mid 2000s, I don't know. But maybe they've refurbished all these consoles and left them, so they've got this massive like stockpile of things. And when someone puts an order, it's like, we'll get that one, we'll get that one. Maybe that's why they're dusty, scratched or whatever, because you don't need to be a genius to work out that the environment's going to play a factor. For instance, in my lockup, when in England, that is in the UK, when we had the crazy weather, like we went from really bloody hot to really freezing cold. In my lockup, my guitar took a beating, like it was like the neck started to bow. My amp got too hot so I couldn't even use it. You know, the drums were being affected. Everything was getting messed about because of weather. If we don't use the lockup enough, but at one point, I was over on holiday, the drum's on holiday, you kind of see what's going on. The lockup wasn't used for like 2 months. And the dust in there was phenomenal. So that was my thing, maybe they've got the stock and it's just been left, but then if you apply thermal paste, I think that's what it's called, it's going to take a lot more than just being, dumped to the side to dry up as bad as it is. But then if you're refurbing it, you'd reapply it, clean it, reapply it, and it doesn't look like they're doing that. So those are my 3 theories. Oh, the other thing that bugs me is when you actually go on the website and you want to buy something, they don't actually have a picture of the item. So if you want to buy, say, I don't know, an N64, they don't have the picture of the one you're about to buy, because a lot of it's like good condition, I don't know, cosmetically flawed. Now in my mind, cosmetically flawed doesn't mean dusty, it means like going to be a dink in it, a scratch, a crack, a chip, that sort of thing. But they don't have pictures of the item. Now, something I do like, there's a website I use for photography. I always forget the name, BPM. I'll link it anyway. But they have a picture of every single item, because some of them are like okay condition, like terrible condition, excellent condition, and there'll be a picture of, for instance, a lens you want to buy, and it will show you the different stages of it. So if you buy like a pretty bad one, it'll show you where all the marks are, dust or whatever. If you buy a good one, it'll show you like where all the good parts are. But they don't do that. And that baffles me because you don't even know what you're buying. You know what I mean? You could say you want to buy this, I don't know, cosmetically flawed Nintendo Wii. And you don't really know what's cosmetically flawed on it. Is it scratched? Is it chipped? Is it missing one of the little rubber feet? Who knows? But I'm not here to crap on DKOldies. I'm not even here to defend them. I'm just thought I'll give my honest opinion. So yeah, after reading my notes, I think that's all I've got. So let me know what you think of the whole DKOldies kind of saga. And besides, before I end it actually, there's another guy called RGT85, and he raised a very good kind of point in my opinion, which he got a lot of flack for, which was, it doesn't matter how you play the game as long as you're enjoying it. Because I went through a phase of collecting all my consoles, and then I got rid of them because I just didn't use them. And he was like, it doesn't matter if you play it on a ROM, on a whatever, you know, if you hack something, just play the game. And that's what made me really kind of debate DKOldies, because they're charging a lot of money for a console, like £400 for a PS3, even if it is backwards compatible. But it's like, I guess it wouldn't be too bad if they did refurb it, but when they're not doing it, come on. But who knows? They're not pulling the Billy Mitchell and suing everyone, so that kind of makes me think, yeah, they are in the wrong. And all the new social media they're doing with all the positivity and this person left a great review, let's send him a free game. Honestly, check out Richie from Review Tech USA, the retro gaming guy. Check out Jacob R, especially because his videos are just brilliant, because he does quite an in-depth dive of the videos they're using at the moment. And check out RGT85 because he's brilliant anyway. But I'm gonna leave it there because I'm just gonna waffle and I'm trying to keep this a short video. But anyway, thank you very much for watching and I will see you on the next one. Bye.